ArizonaHotHomestead. Check out this video. See what I've been doing. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. My name is Jeff, ArizonaHotHomestead. Work continues here on the homestead. In fact, look at this door behind me. That door wasn't there last video, was it? Let's take a look at what I did with this door. So some of you have been following. Hopefully you all been following. And if you haven't, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So anyhow, this here leads into the pantry slash laundry area. So there's my roofing there, and I've done a video on how I did all that. So on the side here I've got this metal siding I put on there just so I don't have to paint anything. I got a corner piece I'll put here, I just haven't done it yet. And then I got this door. Now I have put in, this is door number 5. And prior to being up here, I have yet to put in, I have never put in a door before. So as I put in each door, I'm learning a little bit. And I can tell you this door was the easiest and most perfect door I have ever done. I guess experience matters. First off, it's what's called a pre-hung door. Means it's got the door frame and the threshold. I recommend those. But if it's an internal one, I don't know what you do. Because internal, I just got a regular door and I bought the frame separate. So let me close this so we can get rid of some glare here. There we go. So, just like you've seen on some of my other videos, this stud here goes all the way to the top. That's called a king stud, but that's what I'm calling it. This is called a header stud because it holds the header. This header, I only used a 2x4 header, only because this is not a supporting wall at all. It's just a wall. So I'm not too concerned about sag or anything like that support. Now, in putting up this door, here's what I did. This header stud is absolutely perfectly plumb, straight, level, whatever the heck you want to call it. It's perfect. And I attached the door frame, I guess they call it a jamb, right to it. Because this is perfect. Now, they say on the door, this is a 36-inch door, they say you gotta have it like so big. I forget what the dimensions were, but it's got to be like, the dimensions ended up being like, this here was like way up here. And this ended up being that much more. Now I get it, that's supposed to be split between half here and half on the other side, but to me that doesn't make any common sense for this reason. If I make this header stud perfect, then I don't need to shim anything on it. So that's what I did, I made it perfect. Now I guess if it wasn't perfect, then I could do something about it. But it was perfect. And in hindsight, I really wish I would have done something with this here to bring it a little closer. It just so happened it worked out perfect for this little 3/4 inch 1x. I just slipped that right in. So worked out okay to me. Now some people say, oh, you gotta look at this to see if it's all straight. Heck, I'm more concerned about this. Does it do that? And can I do this? If I can do that, to be honest, I don't care what this looks like. I know some of you experts are going to be like, oh my gosh. But as long as it closes, I'm good to go. And this door is the first time I've ever had to not make an adjustment. It closed right away. So This is not a professional way of doing it. This is my way. And it worked perfect. I hung it all by my lonesome. And on the top, there is no shims at all on the top. There's no gap or nothing. Now I did put a little spacer here because I originally, for some reason, I cut this too short. That was just an error. But I just put a spacer in there. And I made it right to this. In fact, this here was not even attached when I put the door in. It was loose just sitting up here. I put a little spacer right there too. So this thing here wasn't even attached. So, because all I was concerned was, because they say you want to anchor the hinge side first, you want to make sure this is the most perfect, etc., and everything else should fall in place, and it kind of does. So this is perfect, and then I've just got a couple of nails in there just to kind of hold it, and then or screws, whatever, and then I did the same thing here once I put this big 3/4 inch shim, if you will. Now this side here wasn't absolutely perfect because, as you can see down there, that's a 1/2 inch OSB that's in there. Then I had to put a regular shim in there. Where am my finger at? Right there. That gap would just get filled with some insulation spray. Got some wires coming in. Got a little deck right here. If not, it's a big step. So we got some 120 volt power coming in. I'll get this all painted and all that stuff and get that finished caulking and all that so water doesn't get in the middle behind it. And I'll paint this something. I don't know what. But that's the door. That's all I wanted to show you for now. Was the door. It's a metal frame exterior door. It's what I've been putting on everything, even on the inside ones. And I went with metal just because wood kind of expands and contracts, and metal, I'm expecting it doesn't. I made sure that was perfect, and everything else just kind of fell in place. So that's it on this video. Stay tuned. I got some more stuff coming. See you. Bye. Have fun.